Всем привет! Вы на канале Полтраплей, мы продолжаем прохождение Robocop Rogue City. Что ж, мы выполнили прошлую миссию. Так, что у нас здесь за бумага? Baby Mate. А, это детское питание, которое Robocop наяривает. Ха-ха, прикольно. О, это останки 209-го. Новая плата печатная. Ну-ка, просканировать его можно, нет? Сколько тут запцацок. Решили его. Так, новая плата, значит. А это можно ж убрать, да, обратно? Кстати, это ж все можно убирать. Так. Заменить плату. Назад. Так. Уберем отсюда все такие ништяковые. Так, на 17. На 15. Так, это мы убрали. Панель Omni. Скорость перезарядки, бронебойные пули. Эффективны в бою с врагами в броне. Пробитие брони. Урон оружия, скорость перезарядки, урон оружия. А здесь что? При зажатом спусковом крючке стреляет непрерывно. Ага. Давайте пробовать. Так, разброс. Не хватает нам. Так, сюда можно эту поставить. Пробитие брони. Урон. Ну-ка, давайте-ка возьмем первую плату. Отсюда снимем все улучшалки. Так, урон. Скорость перезарядочки. Пробитие брони надо поставить тоже. Неправильно. Так поставь. И скорость перезарядки. Все отлично. И прокачаем навыки. Так, я хотел ему вот фокус прокачать. Замедление. Ну и бой. Надо урон качать. Раз, и два. Сохранить. Узнать причину беспокойства. Тут нам никто ничего не скажет. Бунт, забастовочка.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Посетить тюрьму? Ничего себе.
See you later in the briefing room.
Так, полотенце больше тут никому принести не надо. Вроде нет. Можно с чистой совестью гулять дальше. Так, пройдемся еще раз по... А что такое все темное стало?
In other news, Mayor Kuzak suffers another humiliation during his mayoral campaign. The hats that he gave away to the homeless citizens of Detroit seem to have another application. They turn into balaclavas that are now commonly used to protect the identity of liquor store robbers. As a result, we've seen an unprecedented spike in crime.
They are deliberately making me look like a fool!
again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Что-то вскрытие. Майкл Брикс. Это которого мы в морозилке нашли. Что ж, идем в серверную. По кличкам, образцы голоса, материалы... А, вот база данных. Курц, Ковальский, Мёрфи. О, Мёрфи. Почему такое темное все стало местами?
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so... You know, I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Осомняло, да? Что у нас тут? Баскетбольный матч? То есть бейсбольный. Наверное, какие-то билеты, что ли? Фото сына.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
О, а что ты здесь делаешь? За что тебя?
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Дружище, что у тебя с бородой она заглючила? Так, бороду мы вернули в прежний вид. Отлично.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can I comment now? I can't help myself. That was awesome.
We're not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
Валится.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
So that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
Перестрелка.
Is everything okay?
Да ну нафиг.
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
Не вешай нос.
No sulking in uniform. You are a cop.
And a cop gets things done. Okay, I'll get another service weapon. Thank you, Robo.
Чист, сынок.
Thanks to Robocop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Погнали. Опять парни со сбоем.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Журналистка. Боже, коза. На рожон лезет.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Ну-ка проверим слоумо.
What seems next of all perps? Contact! Contact! Let's show our metal friend how it's done, boys. Switch is down! Cover me!
Иди-ка сюда. По-моему. Это свои.
Captain, entrance clear.
Well done. Robocop, open the gate for the N209 units. We'll secure the area.
Вы уверены, что хотите их задействовать? Так, здесь что-нибудь можно найти интересное? Можно подлечиться? Мы опять соревнуемся со спецназом OCP. Это что в банке? А, это, видимо, охрана личная.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. N209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's through the office area.
now have 15 seconds to comply. You now have 15 seconds.
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Видали? Это я повалил.
Carry on. We can't fall behind. Take them down.
Лови подарок. А. Так, мы проигрываем OCP. Обидно. Так, давайте-ка обыщем на предмет улик. помещение. Для прокачки. Качаем урон. В этом open space ничего больше нету. Ну-ка, зайдем сюда. Отлично.
Robocop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Так. Письмо, чтобы поместить в рамку. О.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
Амбиции не преступление. Безопасность в городе мой главный приоритет, поняла?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost. Supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Ладно, вали.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nutjob.
What is this intricate device?
Shut your fucking mouth! I think someone is coming. Everyone quiet.
Погнали.
Robocop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
Robocop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
Броня 4. Кому-то пригодился бы инструктаж по обезвреживанию бомб.
An opportunity for an ambitious officer.
I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it! First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Whoa.
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect. Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
There is one way to be sure. I will safely detonate the bomb.
So, you could have done that straight away?
I thought you may learn something here.
Даже сажи не осталось на броне.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
Подозрительный какой-то начальник полиции. Все обчищено.
What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Tunnels?
back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work
Они,
for.
походу, через канализацию смылись.
See what I'm talking about?
Пойдем догонять гаденышей. Какая-то ветка метро, что ли, недостроенная.
You read me? Good.
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Хори. Ну-ка, ловите, мужики. Вот как ему хреново стало, еще и обосрался. Так, что мы здесь по углам есть? Улики, отлично.
Cross nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to
Не
store their
успели.
It's your ball. We're to proceed there.
Roger that.
А что они так взрываются, придурки? Ну-ка. Давайте сюда. Попал. Красиво. Так, здесь мы успеем осмотреться? А ты будешь. Ну-ка, давай, поближе. Придурок. Надо его как-то подловить. Красиво они падают. Ага, улика. Как ствол их всех плавит. Так, чинимся. Так, давайте сначала все осмотрим. Здесь. Можно сделать нового киборга.
I am listening, Creep.
Robocop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Mission accomplished.
There he is. Pays our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
Дело шипастого. Добавлено новое задание. Доклад.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big
idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Robocop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, OCP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cable.
Короче, мы теперь еще и за электрика. Ток не обнаружен. Следовать за кабелем. Сюда нет. А, вниз, видимо. А здесь свет есть. Гараж, что ли? Угу. Тудой. Выключатель как будто смещен. Так. Раз. Ага. Тут не так все просто. В правильном порядке. Раз, два, три, четыре. А где механик? А, его же уволили, сказали. Пиклза больше здесь нет.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
Двести девятого уже убрали. Отсюда.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Здрасте.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Ну, только что мы проиграли гонку OCP спецназу. Секрет банка не обнаружен. Грабительница арестована. О, так мы что-то профукали еще. Непорядок.
Hello, Murphy.
Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
Я делаю это не ради славы.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you, that's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
Это жестоко.
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Кстати, в фильме он говорил наоборот. Мол, я помню их, но не могу почувствовать. Как эхо из прошлого.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted.
Неплохо.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
Интересно, а сканер встроен в глаза или визор шлема? Так, прокачаемся. Разобраться с спецером Уиттекером.
What was that? Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god.
А, это они подшучивают над новичком.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
Звучит невесело.
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Погнали.
Robocop! Over
Мэр
here!
Кузак.
You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Ах, какой скользкий мужик. Я хочу услышать мнение Милза.
I would like to hear his arguments.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain your support. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Robocop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
Hey, Shiny.
Так, опять эта гнида.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Кто теперь будет чинить подвеску тачки Робокопа, когда механика уволили? Все еще открытая вывеска. Так, что ж, встретиться со стариком. Так, где это мы? Шип в стоге сена. Ага. В принципе, мы, наверное, уже можем свободно в город пойти. Ладно, сходим пока к старику, потом пойдем все остальное выполнять. А вот и мэр Кузак. Сколько охраны? Раз, два, три, 4, 5 минимум. Наверное, внутри еще человек 15.
The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just old junk that needs recycling.
Старую развалюхи, вы охерели. Робокопу, наверное, года 3 каких-нибудь по сюжету игры. А такое место еще выбрали. Трущобы какие-то.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Хлебала завали. Сейчас ты у меня дефектным станешь.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Любые улучшения пойдут городу на пользу.
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
Преступникам тоже тяжело.
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
Ну, вроде бы она помогает, я считаю.
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Так, Льюис, нужна медицинская помощь. Полицию беспокоит намерение OCP. Блин. Чё выбрать-то? С одной стороны, Льюис, она же по-любому выживет. Она же в третьем фильме только погибнет. Но с другой стороны, она же подруга, ёпта, Робокопа. Намерение OCP. Давайте Льюиса выберем.
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
Что, всего лишь мило
Take care
побеседовали?
of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Офигеть, в этой квартире старик и вырос. Че, можно отсюда спуститься сразу? Ну-ка, давайте посмотрим на город. Да, трущобы и руины. А квартиру давайте заценим. Мы здесь уже все обошли, в принципе. Полетели.
Holy shit! What was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Хули вы думали? Собаки бешеные, корпоративные псы. Красивое супергеройское приземление. А что здесь эти грузовики делают? В таком же грузовике, кстати, возили же Роба Кейна во второй части. Может, это как-то связано? А прикиньте, если старик себя хочет в киборга
Are you
превратить.
done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Он же сейчас сидит в коляске инвалидной. И интересовался у Робокопа, каково это жить в доспехе.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
И что? Эти трущобы это ваши дома? А куда наша тачка исчезла, кстати говоря? Угнали, что ли? Заправка. Здесь просто было перекрыто раньше. Красиво отражаются в лужах объекты. Упс, куда же нам идти?
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
О, это же улица.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ты хочешь очистить улицы Детройта?
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Please,
I think that answers my question.
please, I need your help.
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Понял, бля. Пойдем бабульку спасать.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Вот так, будем сейчас кота искать. Робокоп,
Turn
ищущий
your
кота.
flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Следы животного не найдены. Ух ты.
Clear.
Так, а улики какие-нибудь?
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
Дай мне пройти.
What was that?
Давай, выходи отсюда, ты, конь. Гриль.
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse.
Коты склонны злоупотреблять веществами.
Shh. I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
Ага, Катан там сидит.
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Даю разрешение.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. What was that?
Сейчас Катан нас в какой-нибудь
I'm
наркопритон
afraid this
приведет.
time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
Угодила. А нет, этот динозавр был в рекламе автомобиля в первом Робокопе. Что, источник шума определить?
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Источник шума. Воу. Кого-то убили. Большая кровопотеря. Осколок в голове. Пулевое ранение, верхняя часть черепа.
It's
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Do not engage.
Shot him!
Officer Washington,
Sir,
I am coming up to have your back.
glad to hear that, sir.
Яйца ему пульнули. Ха-ха, тоже в яйца получил. Робью.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm.
Ну ты и валет.
Here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Троих уложил, молоток. Чё?
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Ха, удача. Ха-ха. Глюк. Его Величество. Какие шпаки.
Hey, Robo! Do the robot dance!
Смотри и учись. Ха-ха.
Watch and learn, young man.
You rock, Robo!
Фига себе. Прикольно. Так. Кто-то плачет.
Some idiot confused the courthouse with a bank again.
No, I heard one of the accused decided to defend himself, but I think he took things too literally.
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption. Detroit deserves a fresh start. And the only way to achieve that is to take the city private. Delta City, for our children.
Давайте опять обойдем весь город.
I hate the day shift.
Точнее, район. Мало ли какие-нибудь побочки еще засветятся.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
Give me my money, you damn machine! Hey, this ATM won't give me my money! Can you do something about it?
Починить банкомат. Инженерия уровень 3. Эй, жаль. Ну да, здесь мы раньше были, в принципе. Здесь была площадка, снимали рекламу какой-то зеленой блевотины.
I want to drive a 6000 SUX.
I'd buy that for $1.
Ха-ха-ха. Я бы купил это за $1. Котейка. Здрасте. Мужик чилит на детской горке. Так, ноги в фонтане моем. Не понял. Это помойка, а не фонтан.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Attempts to reproduce the last living blue-nosed platypus ended in failure after 2 remaining animals killed each other because of badly matched aphrodisiacs.
If Mills wins, we'll all be homeless.
Тату-салон. Робокопу нельзя татуху сделать на броне. All Mega Store. Это они называют супермаркетом. Чё выглядываешь там, а? Ищешь что, свистнуть уже? Красиво. Ладно, на набережной, видимо, делать нечего. Пойдем в центр.
Ah, screw Delta City. OCP is gonna throw us out of here to start construction.
Yeah, let them try.
Лутец. Порча агитационных плакатов. Ты чё, пес?
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation.
Так, штраф или можешь идти? А, это который был в игровых автоматах, по-моему, сучёныш.
I have to issue a ticket.
You are suppressing my right to express my opinion. I am a political martyr!
Perhaps you have a hearing problem. The lady said no.
You're right. That is what she said, officer. I've got to check my hearing aid.
Thank you, Robo. That guy was giving me the creeps.
Возможно, в следующий раз эта местность
I'm just
откроется.
telling you, if they elect Kuzak, the guy will ruin the city for good.
Так, здесь поблизости должна быть автомастерская. Так, с ним потрындеть нельзя больше.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that! I'm homeless by choice.
Robocop член. Видимо, мелкий придурок, которому штраф выписали, нарисовал это граффити. Так. Там мы были, там были. Домашний террорист. Побочка. Скоро закончу, покушаю.
Daddy, what was that?
Go
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Ловушка активирована. Обнаружен усыпляющий газ. Ха-ха-ха. Воу. Сколько всего. Стикер. Новая плата. Заценим ее. Что у нас здесь? Снижает разброс, повышает точность, увеличивает наносимый урон, не допускает критических попаданий. Увеличивает кровавость. Фигня какая-то. Не относится к делу. Электронные компоненты, ничего подозрительного. Потайной вход. Счет за аренду. О, учебная дискета. Отлично. Сразу мы ее в дело пустим. Поддельное удостоверение. Компромат какой-то. О, тут и психолог, и старик, и Робокоп, и комиссар.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Незаконно добытые улики недействительны. Полиция поймает виновных, вы совершили преступление.
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Вот как. Это логово той журналистки. Ну и срач у нее вкоротили. Где еще? Дорогой любитель кошек. Отправиться в складское помещение. Так, давайте еще что-нибудь посмотрим.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
В каком это они? О, тачка это SUX 6000. Сакс. Что обсуждаем?
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Ага, вот наш огурец.
So cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore. And it has no bullet holes.
Что там нам расскажешь?
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my new
Опять борода у него глючит. Может, пришло время
Has
изменений?
working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Есть свидетели?
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Сбежал на мотоцикле.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Something original.
I completely agree.
Что ж, мы отправимся искать его видеокассету в следующей серии. Ставьте лайки, колокольчики. До скорого!